Good morning, we're out for a Sunday morning cruise, but today we're joining what I think is the Maidenhead Cycle Club, or it's a cycle club that's in Maidenhead, which is handy. This is an 8:30 leave and they are about 3 minutes from my house. So, 100k with the Maidenhead crew today, and I'm looking forward to this as I get more and more comfortable just joining random groups of cyclists. Guys, welcome back to the What Live. Let's roll.
Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more, make it overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold.
So someone reached out and asked whether I'd want to join another group, and because they are so local to me, well, it's not even that. Thought it'd be fun anyway, but these guys happen to be like probably the closest club that I could get, literally 3 minutes from my house, which is handy. They meet at Maidenhead at the Braywick Bowl. I used to play rugby down at Maidenhead, so it's the same place at the rugby pitch. And we're doing a loop out to Henley and then back round with a cafe stop somewhere just outside Henley. So I tried to pull the route off Komoot, but my membership has run out, so I don't have the route, but I do know all the local roads. I've got a good idea of where it is. I had a look at the route. Hopefully you can just stick with the boys, leave the nav up to them. Don't really like doing that, but that's where we're at, that's what we got to do. Right, next stop, Braywick Bowl.
To describe our club is we are organised to be disorganised.
So this is Maidenhead District Cycle Club. Again, another incredibly friendly group of cyclists, but different this week because a different vibe in terms of, you know, they're a group of 10, and they kind of make sure that it's 10 riders only, as you might have heard. And it just seems like we're going for a nice Sunday ride, which I'm really looking forward to. No, like, kind of, there might be a few pace lines, there's no requirements to pull on front or anything like that. Regroup at the top of hills, all the nice stuff, all the nice club stuff, like the nice club rides, you know, kind of, I don't want to say easy ride, I got told off a little bit for calling some rides easy, but just a nice Sunday ride. So we'll see how it ends up shaping up. But I love the route that they've chosen, and we all end up at a cafe. The different groups can end up at different cafes, so there are times when you can meet people here, and then that's the last time you see them on a Sunday. So nuances to every club. I love it.
We're along the valley, not Ice House. Next one.
Right, we're off, 8:30 on a Sunday morning. No hanging around, loved it. Quick intro, say hi to everyone. They run through the drill. There's 11 of us today, out for a ride with a new group. I say 11, but it looks like there's 10. Right, let's see what the Maidenhead District cyclists have on a Sunday morning. So we've hit Twyford. If we hold this pace, you know, we're out for a 45 mile, what is that, like 66k ride. If we hold this pace, we'll be done very soon. A little bit different on the kind of way that these guys hold a group, which is quite fun. It's something I haven't actually done before. And I'll explain it in a second, but for the most part, it's two up. You know, you're always two up. Front outside rider then ends up pulling in. The outside rider, like the one that's in the middle of the lane, ends up pulling through and onto the front. So you work as a pair, but then the guy at the front effectively pulls two shifts and then works their way back through the group. I'll try and explain it a bit better later. Back on the wheels, back on the tools. This is a great route, and I usually do it the other way round. So we're going over Sonning Bridge, up into the kind of Chilterns, get some hills, which I'm looking forward to. First hill smash on the SLC 3. Yeah, baby. Sonning Bridge is lovely. It's one of my favourite places, and there's a really good brunch place on the river here called Copper Club. Never been, but always wanted to go. First hill smash. Lovely. What a way to ride a Sunday morning. I like this. You know, saying, hey, ride the hills how you want. We'll meet at the top. It's nice. No one's trying to tear anyone's legs off or anything, but yeah, good way to do it. Everyone comes back together, happy as Larry. Post-hill regroup. I think we all need it. We're about 22 miles in. It's almost halfway, isn't it? But the average speed is quite good. We're kind of probably averaging about 32, 34k an hour, it feels like. It's only on the flat. A few hills now, so probably good. Henley is such a nice place. Forget doing bun run, guys. You want to cycle all the way out to Henley for a cookie. You need to be doing some cookie runs. Pace on this ride is actually quite sharp, and I'm enjoying it for exactly that reason. Nice quick Sunday morning blast. It should end up being 90 to 100k all in by the time we're home. We are doing the long climb up out the other side of Henley now. Glad we're getting it done early. About 9:30 in the morning. Whew. And this is turning into a little bit of a smash. What a day. End of August. This climb goes on and on. I love it. SLC feels great. I don't have any bottles, so it's super lightweight. Just me, some cameras, and a tool bag. Whoa. Right, I need to climb. Ooh, what a way to spend the morning. Right, the SLC feels so balanced and just feels great going up hills. It's not kind of, I don't want to say bottom heavy, but centre of gravity is a little bit higher, so you're kind of sat up a little bit, you're still pushing, feels good. On the T1550, centre of gravity sits a bit lower. One sec. But this has been a good hill to take it for a spin on. Bear in mind, I still have 67mm, 21mm internal width wheels on. Right, descent coming up, one sec. That was a good hit.
Yeah, climb. Well done.
That's the hill segment done, as you can probably tell.
From here will be...
Yeah, we loop round, drop back down into Henley. This is another fun ride because just different kind of group dynamic again. So 2 up on the, 10 people, 2 up on the road. The outside person, bear in mind that you're reversed from me, the one that's in the middle of the road will then drop in front as we rotate through. So you end up taking effectively a double pull on the front, because when you drop in front, the rider comes up. So yeah, it's interesting, slightly different, nice way to do it because it means everyone kind of works around. You do like a couple of minutes, nothing, not crazy, not like super, it's not super smash, but fast. The tempo has been quick. And the SLC feels absolutely great. Lightweight, no bottles, no cages. A little bit of cheating there, but feels quick. Bottom bracket dialed in. Right, next stop, Artisan Coffee in Twyford. Time to sit in on this climb. Let the Maidenhead District boys lead me out. I love the Chilterns, and it's now nice to have a bike that is made for hills, and it does make a difference. Feels that way. Thank you. Took me a while to realise it, but we're not doing the route that was sent to me, so we are going to be doing it 100k. So I've planned for a 65k morning. Turns out we're doing a little bit more.
Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it open hard, let me see you jog. Get down in the car, one time give it all, bust it.
We're completely off route now, but we have done all the hills. We're heading back. A little bit kind of the way that we came through Sonning, over Sonning Bridge. So it should be dead flat now, mostly. The pace has been brilliant, it's been great. Up at like 40k an hour. It's been a good whack. But we are hitting 75k now. And I kind of thought this ride was going to be 65 in total. We still got maybe 20k to get home. So, bit more of a whack than I thought it was going to be, but fast. Nice. I nicely blitzed myself trying to close down the gap, only for us to make the town and then slow down. Artisan. I think that's how you say it. We're in Artisan in Wargrave. This is a lovely cafe. First time I've ever been, but I have cycled past it a million times. Plenty of bike storage that we've utilised, and it might be a £4 coffee, but Artisan, it's in the name. I'm about to make a very difficult choice. Sausage roll or donut. How do you say the name of this place?
Artisan.
Look at the iced coffees that you get in this place. That is awesome. So it turns out we've done 80k. We're at Artisan in Wargrave. And as far as like the group part of the ride is, you know, we're done. So people can kind of make their own way home and do what they want. I'm going to tuck into what I'm actually going to describe as the best sausage roll I've ever had. What a great cafe. They have literally this many bike racks. I can't even count how many they have. But let's say there's 12, 24, 36 bikes. I mean, that's great. You can see why people come here. Water refill, which I didn't realise to do, but I need. Yeah, just figuring it out. Right, just a nice easy cruise home now. I think we all kind of go our separate ways. Yeah, you too. Everyone could just make their way home now. Let's wrap this bad boy up. So that is us done and dusted. The way I described that was, imagine you sign up to like a sportif with like a bunch of your mates, and you kind of go out and you got a couple of the stronger riders that sit at the front and do a bit of a pull, and then after about 20 minutes they sit at the back for 5 minutes, and some points you're kind of well organized and you're rolling through as a bit of a chain gang. Other times you're just like cruising into towns nice and easy. That's what it felt like. It felt like a group of mates out on a sportif that knew that, you know, put a bit of tempo into it, but don't try and kill anyone at the back. Hills was take it at your own pace. If you want to go hard, meet at the top. You know, that kind of thing. Like, no man left behind, so it wasn't a drop ride, which is nice. You kind of wait for people at the top of hills, but because you're waiting for people, it kind of encourages people to like push a little bit harder for other sections and carry the group through. So just completely different dynamic to when we were riding with the Marlow guys, who were quite keen on just like maintaining a nice chain gang and keeping a pretty solid pace and keeping things nice and even. You know, this was a chance to just take things in your own stride, a little bit self-intuitive, kind of how do you feel? What do you want to do? Like, it's your Sunday after all. So that was a lot of fun, and we ended up doing 100k. So if they could sort out their map navigation, because it would have been handy to have the map. I'd say it was a hell of a lot of fun. At one point, I did realize, oh, we've kind of hit the distance that I thought this ride was going to be, but we're nowhere near where we should be. So, you know, that was a bit of a surprise, but you know, lo and behold, everything worked out all right. And the cafe was Artisan. Is awesome. Check it out if you are ever in the Buckinghamshire area. Guys, thanks for joining in. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. See you guys on another one. Oh, SLA up hills. Loved it. That's a video for another time. The SL3, sorry. SLC 3 up hills was, yeah, that's a video for another time. We got to do some hills on it. I'm not going to bang on about it, but see you on another one soon.